Sup bros, this is Dan
And Jamie
with the Aesthetic Bros here.
Whoop.
And today you are watching a back workout.
Whoop. Alright, shut these goddamn messages off. God, I'm so popular.
This is from 6 weeks out of the Miami Pro Show.
Yeah, so you're looking pretty white.
Yeah, but looking pretty pasty.
Casper the aesthetic ghost.
Yeah.
So this is just a little update video because we've been away from the YouTubes for a little while. Sorry about that. It's just the usual place that we've been recording and editing videos. It's just not been possible for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Because of things.
Because the things, private things. Plus, before the show, I was tired as shit and I didn't want to do no fucking editing.
Yeah.
Not gonna bullshit.
So, first things first. I'm a realist. Um,
I'm a realist.
So yeah, the Miami Pro.
Yeah. Well, I won. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I won that, as you saw in the last video and every video since. I came first place, won my Miami Pros Pro card, which means I can compete in the Pros division of the Miami Pro, which is pretty much a federation within itself, with its own right, built up by a woman called Angie. And yeah, so they've got a ton of stuff that they're trying to do with it. It's been the past 5 years, it's been growing and growing and growing, and it's pretty much different from all the rest in the sense where in all the other federations it's more, bodybuilding. Bodybuilding's the main focus, where with this one, fitness modeling and mainly the females categories, they're the main focus there. So
yeah, it's really a cover
good.
model type thing, isn't it? Really cover model.
It's where, like with the other ones, bodybuilding's the main thing, fitness modeling and physique takes us, the side stage. It's a complete flipped opposite with this, women's fitness and fitness modeling tends to take a much bigger standpoint in a sense. It's more focused on in this one, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so that the Pro Show is going to be in April.
Yeah.
In 2015.
So that's a thing. Alright, so let's talk about our sponsor.
Yeah, our sponsor. As you might have seen from the last video, or well, one of the last videos.
Yeah.
It was an arm workout about a week before the Miami Pro. Excuse me. And it's basically this clothing company that messaged me on Instagram called Monsieur, and they are a clothing company that's for athletes and aesthetics and the whole thing like that, but also it's quite a fashionable wear.
Fancy.
They got fancy stuff because Le Monsieur, which is the full name for it, I'm pretty sure somebody told me, means Mr. Fashion. And it's got a few other products there and new products as well, which are quite fashionable, which you don't just have to wear in the gym, which is pretty good considering,
Aesthetics out of the gym is a challenge.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's, you wanna wear something which is, shows off your aesthetics, it shows off you, but you don't look like a douchebag, you don't want to be walking around in a stringer in winter, and you don't want to be, wearing shorts and shit. So, good, nice, good fitting clothes which show off your aesthetics. That's pretty much what they're going for.
Yeah, because when you're shopping at places like, I don't know, in England, here, we've got Primark, which is very good in cost, but it's not always good fitting. They've got one t-shirt that might be quite boxy, that would be good for you in large, and then you got another one which looks almost exactly the same, but large will be just too big for you or too tight. And
it's pretty much proportions too.
Yeah, you really need something that's tapered.
Yeah.
So with this, me and Daniel are both UK ambassadors for them, and the links will be in the description. You can get 10% off. Have a look on the website. They've got some really good stuff on there, and they've got some new products which we'll be teasing you very soon in about a week or two time.
Yeah, it's just postal. Postal's all fucked up. But
Black Friday really fucked everybody up.
Yeah, Black Friday and Christmas.
So currently right now, our calories, I've been in a lean bulk for 4 to 5 months right now, just trying to gain 1 to 2 pounds a month, because the last time I bulked, I ate literally everything that was in front of me, including leftovers from everybody else at work and blah blah blah. And yeah, it's good for my first, maybe second year of training, especially because it's my first time bulking. But now I want to be a little bit more smart with it. You know, play around with some things, but I want to still see my six pack.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat, but I've just been on my maintenance calories for the past 2 weeks now since the show. I had a dirty week after the show, you know. I don't know. I guess it was kind of, you know,
KFC!
Yeah, it was just a matter of I couldn't control myself because I knew I didn't have to, because, you know, I was controlling myself before because of the show, but then at this point it was kind of more, I ain't got shit to do it for. So I had a whole week of misbehaving and I found it hard to break those habits. But I'm back on maintenance calories. I'm just aiming for maintenance at the moment. Might go up to a lean bulk, but the thing is my body responds really well in like low calories. It's really bizarre, and I'm still currently testing to see how my body's reacting, so I'm just going to stick to maintenance, and then if I feel like lean bulking, I will do, but that's not primary focus at the moment. And I'm the same with the bulk. If I do bulk, I'm going to have to lean bulk smart, because last time I ate so much shit. You saw what I looked like. I look like a mushroom motherfucker.
Looking fluffy. Yeah, it's all about the lean bulk nowadays, guys. You know, everyone wants to stick to seeing their six pack these days. And honestly, when you think about it, let's say in a lean bulk in 1 year you gain, let's say, 8 pounds. Okay, on a lean bulk, more than half of that I would say would be muscle. Whereas if you were on a dirty bulk or on, you know, just a pretty high calorie bulk, and you gain in a year, let's say, 20 pounds, not even half of that is going to be muscle, guys. Just remember, it's a slong? Wait! It's a long, steady race, and slow and steady wins the race, guys.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be cutting for a very long time when you've got all that fat, because you're going to be dipping into some of your muscle. And is that worth it, guys?
No.
No.
Because I'm going to say from example pretty much what Jamie just said. I mean, when I was bulking, at the end of my bulk, I was 210 pounds and I was buzzing.
Holy shit.
But now I'm 160 lean. You know how much that is? So much I can't count. But it's pretty much the same thing. And, you know, I know I must have lost a little bit of muscle mass because I was cutting for so long to lose all of that fat. So, I mean, I must have been at least 22% body fat, if not more. I mean, yeah. I know motherfuckers which are fatter than I was then, and they're fatter than me than I was, and they're saying, oh man, I'm 16% body fat, and I'm just sat there like, dude, don't bullshit yourself. It's like, bro, you look fatter than I did. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, so just remember, just lean, because there's also an old bullshit, you know. It's like people say, oh, you know, you gotta gain a bit of fat when you're bulking, you know, it helps with muscle growth. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. People will tell you whatever kind of shit they can so they can have that pizza. You don't need it.
Yeah. So the future plans, I'm going to be lean bulking. You know, I'm going to be doing a lean bulk 3 months, then a few weeks cut, and then lean bulk 3 months again, just to make sure that I'm you know, I'd say around about the single to maybe 10 to 12% body fat, no higher than that. I still want to see my six pack for the missus. Probably most of 2015. I just want to gain some quality size. Do a little bit of a cut for expos. Body power I'm going to be going to as either an attendee or maybe something else. We'll see about that in the future.
Yeah, mine's pretty much the same. You know, I intend to compete next year, but that's all a given, and if I can afford it this time round, you know, I'm just gonna be focusing more in terms of this, pretty much leading up to my lean bulk, sticking on the cardio, sticking on everything, making sure that I stay at least, you know, 12% body fat max. And yeah, I just want to stay shredded, and just, you know, especially come summertime, I want to be ripped as a motherfucker, and I want to gain some good quality size as well. So our plans are pretty much the same, just slightly different methods of going about it, but that's just because our bodies work differently. So yeah.
So remember, guys,
stay steady,
not diabetic.
put the fucking pizza down,
bitch.